Richard Gere is a billionaire in Arbitrage, but he's facing the collapse of his financial empire, not to mention an ugly sex scandal. I found out Gere understood the dark side of his character. How'd you hook on to those things in him that you probably don't like to admit to in yourself?
I admit, fully. No, I'm a total scumbag in so many ways. You know, I have greed, anger, hatred, impatience. I have all those things. Of course I do. You know, I've worked at them so I can see them come up as they come up, but I still have that stuff. I don't see this guy that different from us. And like all good drama, because he's human, he touches us somehow.
I never cared, really, about your secretaries, your gallerists, your whores, whatever you want to call them. I cared about our home. And now you've brought this to our door.
I did what was necessary.
Oh, you did what was necessary for you, Robert, for your interests.
For my interests?
Yes.
Everything I do is for us, for this family.
You got to look at a human being, not in a job description. So I think that's what we want to do with this movie, is really go past the surface and see what was primarily human and in the relationships.
When it comes to his own relationships, Richard's still learning from his 90-year-old father.
My dad, one of the true hearts. And of course I didn't understand where he was coming from when I was a kid. But as I become a mature man myself and enter this part of my life, I can see him more clearly in what his life stood for, and he's a true heart. First thing he goes, hello, on the phone. He picks it up, 90 years, hello. And it's like, whoever it is, it's a welcoming, hello, whatever you got, we're going to deal with it.
When you hear people say over and over again, oh, it's the best thing Richard has ever done. In one way, that's a big compliment. How does that come into you? It's the best thing he's ever done.
Well, it's a lot better than a sharp stick in your eye, that's for sure. I'm 63 years old. I've done this a lot. So every 3 years or so, it's the best thing he's ever done. Whatever, this is the best thing he's ever done. So I take it with a grain of salt.
I'm Jeannie Wolfe on the Hollywood Scene with Richard Gere.
We haven't located the driver.
The driver?
Yeah, someone else was driving.
What happened to your head?
I hit it on a medicine cabinet.
Hate when that happens.